it's me again. I wanna promote a certain Bible by Thompson, Thompson Chain Reference Bible. I've had this for like a couple of weeks. This is it's a Thompson Chain Reference Bible put up by Kirkbride Publishing, and it's a really neat Bible. All they do, I think, is really pretty much Bibles. This is a Centennial Edition. It has it's a giant print. Of course, it has thumb tabs and things like that. This was put out in 2008. I don't think they put these out anymore. This was for celebration of the year that the Thompson Bible came out, which was which was in 1908 by Frank Charles Thompson. He wanted to get a Bible that people could easily read and have a reference to easy notes and stuff like that. This is one of the best Bibles I think there is on the market. And this particular one has a history of the, I've never been right in it, of the Thompson Chain Reference Bible by the CEO, J. Marshall Gage. And he tells about Thompson and everything, what he did and what he was trying to do, and who the president of the company is now, and how it got to be Kirkbride, the Kirkbride Bible Publishing Company. It's really nice Bible. It's good and floppy, and everything, and it's got all kind of helps in it. Let me show you how thick the helps are, the concordance and everything else, and the analysis of the books and things like that is. I'm only in, let's see, Acts 23. I got to start that. This is my second time reading through the Bible. I'm in Acts 23. Well, I'm supposed to start on Acts 23. I need to get my butt on it. That's my second reading through of the Bible. But anyway, if I go to, let's see here, I'm trying to get through here. Now, go to Revelation here. Skip through that real quick. There we go. Now, as you can see on this side here, it's facing you. On this here, all right. This side here is the Bible itself. Okay. This side here is the complete system of biblical studies. It has a encyclopedia, the Bible readings, outline of studies of the Bible, studies of prominent Bible characters, Bible harmonies and illustrated studies, archaeological supplement, concordance, and the colored Bible atlas. Now, the ones in the smaller Thompson Bibles, this is the atlas of what is now Israel, with the West Bank, Gaza Strip, Golan Heights. They call it here Palestine. Well, not on here they don't. But in other parts of the maps they call it Palestine. What I do is I cross that out because it's not Palestine, it's Israel. Palestine is a state that does not exist. But anyway, this is the Bible right here, and this is the helps you got. All that stuff I just read to you. Pretty doggone thick. See this right here? So you got that much of the Bible, and you got just as much helps right here. Real neat and everything. But you know what I did? I called the office earlier, and they told me they had some. I just ordered a wide margin Thompson Chain Reference Bible because I like big Bibles. I like floppy Bibles. That's just me. I have one that's a little bit smaller and doesn't have my name on it, and I wanted to get my name on this one too. But the lady said I had to leave it. I was going to take it to the Living Vine or Living Way, Lifeway, whatever you call it, bookstore down here in Cleveland. But they said I had to leave for it. And I was like, well, I'll do it later. So I wanted it I wanted it done right then and there. But anyway, I got to be interested in a wide margin Bible because I seen something on the internet where you can write side notes and all this other stuff. So I got looking around. I see some stuff on there about Oxford and Morocco leather and stuff. And it just so happened to run across Thompson Chain Reference Bible with a wide margin. So I got looking around and I found a bookstore in Kingsport, Tennessee. And they had only one left. So I called up there. I didn't call. I got on the internet and ordered it this morning, early in the morning. So I called up there to see if they shipped it out. Sure enough, they shipped it out. So I should be getting it tomorrow. And so I talked to the guy in there and everything. Asked if he had any more. He said, no, we don't have any more. That's the last one we had. So I called Kirkbride and they told me that yes, they had some, but you know what? They only had a limited amount. They only had 21 more wide margin Thompson chain reference Bibles, and they were all King James Version. I was like, wow. And after that, they ain't gonna have no more. After they get through selling those wide margin Bibles, if they get called for them, they ain't gonna have it anymore. They're gonna sell out. I mean, whenever they sell out, they're not making any more. They're not putting them back in print. I don't know why, but that's what the lady told me. But anyway, you get a chance, you got to check it out for yourself. Get your wide margin Bible, use it for a family Bible, and write notes and stuff in it and everything. Because Thompson Chain Bible, this is one of the best Bibles they have. King James Version. Now, if you get an NASB or New King James Version or NIV, I told the lady, I said, ma'am, I love the Bible. I said, I love everything about Thompson Chain Reference Bible. But the only thing I don't like about what y'all doing is you're making 3 other translations, 3 other versions. It don't match up with the helps. It doesn't match up with the words and stuff and all that. Don't match up. It only matches up with a King James Version Bible. It helps do the concordance and things like that. Just like a Strong's Concordance, basically is for a King James Version Bible. So really, I'm really appreciative that they only have King James Version in the wide margins. But I don't have over $1,400, $1,500 to buy all of them out. Because if I did, I would definitely sell them, not give them away. I'd definitely sell them for half the price. See, I bought the one I got for $109, but I also paid shipping to get here quicker. So like $6 or $7 plus tax. And so they told me the wide margin they have for sale is like $79 something. And I'm like, man, I should have called y'all first. I could have got it a whole lot cheaper. But anyway, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. You know. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Well, it's been 12 years since the last time I made this type of video. I think I've lost weight. Let me see here. I think I have, yeah. The last time I made a video. Yeah. So anyway, the first one I started doing was my Centennial Bible. The first video I started making on YouTube on this channel was with my Centennial Bible. There were a couple other videos on here before I started making Bible ones. And my son playing around and everything. This was like a little 12 years ago. So he was like, he's 21 now, so it might have been, he was like 10 or 11, something like that. So anyway, the Bible that I got was the Centennial Edition. And it's still in really good shape. It's got a little couple splotches on it and everything. It's got the thumb indexes. I've read through it several times when I was working at Mayfield and stuff like that. Got the amount of times I read in it and all that and other. It's a nice large print King James Bible. I think that's what it is. And it just so happens this Bible was put out in 2008, and it spent like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I think it's 2008. Let's see here. Did I got a light? No, not. It's been about 3 or 4 years in this guy's house, right not far from my stepsister's house. And it's ironic because I found the fellow's house going up to my sister's,
And he was there. I used to bring my son over to my stepsister's, and she'd watch him while I go to work, and I'd go pick him up in the morning. And I passed by his house all the time. He had a whole bunch of Thompson chain reference Bibles. And she told me about it or something other. Actually, I saw a sign, and she told me about the sign. I didn't really care too much about it because I was reading other versions. I was reading the NLT, I was reading the NIV, NCV, all the rest of them. So when I read the NLT, and I read it all the way through, I was like, well, something ain't making sense here. I'm trying to King James Version. And this is one of the first ones I bought. And of course, I bought the other one, the smaller one that I talked about, and that was the regular size King James by Kirkbride Thompson Chain Reference Bible. And this, of course, as it says, is Centennial Edition, put out in 2008. It marked the 100-year anniversary of Frank Charles Thompson putting out the marginal chain reference, which is the Thompson chain reference system. So that was like, what, 116 years ago. So anyway, yeah, so it's still a really good, nice, quality Bible. I forgot what skin this was, but as you can see, it's still in good shape on the inside here. And so is this side right here. I think this is cowhide or something other. I can't remember which one it is, but I know it's a genuine type of leather. Red leather and all that other stuff. You got the thumb indexes. So it's one of those Bibles I really like because it kind of flattens out when you put it down to read it, you know, whatever. And so Thompson Chain Reference Bible, local church Bible publishers came out with their own Thompson Chain Reference by Kirkbride. What they did was they took a block and they put a cover on it, and it was a local church Bible publishers recovered version of the Thompson Chain Reference Bible. And I'm supposing they weren't far from each other. It was I think Indiana is Kirkbride or something like that, Indianapolis, Indiana. But eventually, as you probably know, Kirkbride got bought out by Zondervan. And I've been debating with myself whether I really want to pitch my money in and get the Zondervan Thompson Chain Reference Bible to see if there's any difference in it. Because on the cover it says revised and updated. I think the system has been revised and updated, not the King James Version text. So we'll see. But anyway, this right here is the same size as the Centennial Edition. This is the Church Bible Publishers Thompson Chain Reference Bible. You know, it's not, well, it's put out by Kirkbride and everything, but it's Church Bible Publishers that covered it. Like I said, the first one that I got was a regular size edition, and it matched to on the one that I got. They had the Thompson on the side of it at that size, but that one said Local Church Bible Publishers. Okay, that freaked me out for a second. Like, what's going on here? Hot water heater resetting. So I've had this Bible for close to 7 years now, about 7 years, a little over 7 years, and so there's a lot of it that I haven't read in it because I kept going to my other Thompson Bibles, my smaller ones or my local church ones. I kind of been reading, my reading's been throughout, and it's taken me about 6 years so far to read on my 7th time. My 7th time. So I'm in Acts chapter 11 right now as it stands. So anyway, getting down to the nitty gritty, getting down to the wire where I'm going to be finished with it. So anyway, you can see that they're the same size. The Church Bible Publishers covered Thompson Chain Reference Bible and the Centennial Edition. They're both the same size. The CPB one, Church Bible Publishers, doesn't have the thumb index, but the Kirkbride one does. But again, they're the same size. Now the thing with this one, this is cowhide, and this one was supposed to be iron cast iron something or other. I can't see it no more because as you can see the lining inside of it's kind of peeling off, and so does this one. And for a Bible that I haven't really been reading all that much, that's kind of upsetting, you know. But it's nice and floppy, the outside cover. I think it might be, yeah, I think this is iron calfskin. But the stuff they put on the inside, I forgot what you call that. But anyway, like I said, I haven't read into it much, but the Bible block is the same as the Centennial Edition. One and the same. And this one was put out in 2012, I believe. No, 2016. A month or so before I bought it. 2016. So this one's 8 years before this one. But like I said, this one, the Centennial Edition, stayed in somebody's house for like probably 2-3 years till I got it. Well, that worked. But anyway, I just thought I'd show that real quick, being that both these Bibles are pretty old, and they're not ancient or antique just yet, but they're the same size. So anyway, alright then, well, hope you enjoy that, and might do some other ones later on. See you later.